is your September 2025 reading for your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Leo, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Leo. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay. Four of Pentacles. You might be holding back. For some of you, maybe saving up. Excuse me. Maybe being more cautious with your money. Seven of Pentacles is your current energy. There's something here that you're either investing in, maybe perhaps if it's not investing in something, it's looking at kind of like the fruits that you got out of what it is that you've invested in. The challenge is the Eight of Pentacles. So lots of Pentacles. You could have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in your chart, or you're dealing with one, or maybe this has more to do with your stability, your security, maybe just like the 3D realm type of thing, or maybe money, work. Eight of Pentacles is the challenge. So the challenge is the focus or work. You have the Five of Wands in the foundation. So some sort of conflict, whether it's internal, external, maybe some sort of drama, maybe competition. We'll see. Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card in the past, which is a card about patience. It's things coming to fruition, but they're just not here yet. On your mind, a relationship or a partnership with the Two of Cups. And your outcome is the Judgment. Some sort of opportunity or a second chance. Could be a reconciliation for some. We'll see what this is. So let's see. What is this Four of Pentacles for Leo? Eight of Cups, Emperor, Aries energy, and the Tower. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like this is taking a very calm demeanor, but it is also taking this masculine approach to something with the Emperor being there. Because there's an emotional detachment, or you've walked away from something or someone. Either way, you've made some sort of choice to kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say abandon ship, but kind of just leave what was leaving you feeling overwhelmed or confused in the past, and taking control of what it is that you could take control of, what it is that you could lead, Emperor. And then with the Tower, something either happened, a shock, out of nowhere. There could have been a breakdown of something. Four of Pentacles. We'll see. I feel like whatever this is, your heart was definitely attached to that. You had an open heart towards this. But as of right now, I feel like with this King of Cups, this is taking a more emotionally intelligent approach, trying to be emotionally regulated. What is this Seven of Pentacles? Six of Wands, Justice, Libra, Sun, Leo. Excuse me. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Leo, Sag, Aries. I think what you're investing is what is giving you a sense of, this is the right thing. This is where I'm going to win. This is where I'm going to feel happy. This is where I'm gaining clarity. That's what you're investing your time and energy into. I think you're done dealing with a situation that wasn't aligned on your path. How do I say this? It's kind of like you're ready to move on to the next chapter, and whatever just doesn't align with that, whatever is not leveling up to that, you're just leaving it behind. Let me see what this Tower is. Could have been something someone said with the Page of Wands. There's the Leo card again with the Strength card and the Five of Cups. Okay, so you've had some sort of detachment here where it feels like a loss. So it doesn't have to be like an actual loss. Maybe the thing is still present, or the person, or whatever, but there is a sense of an emotional detachment, an emotional loss with whatever this is. And I feel like on your mind, you would like for things to be better, on a better page. You would like for things to be happier, but that's just not the case here. Let's keep going. What is this Eight of Pentacles? Maybe some sort of shocking news. Eight of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords at the bottom. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling exhausted and tired. Again, with a work situation or with money or what it is that you have to provide, whether it's for yourself, another person, what it is that you're attaining financially. The focus is on that, but that's the challenge. Let's keep going, because I'm not getting the full picture as of right now of what the situation is. So Five of Wands, you have the Three of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, you are waiting. In your foundation, what's conflicting is that either you're waiting for some sort of opportunity financially, or has to do with stability, maybe some sort of commitment or contract or whatever the case may be here. And it's been quite disappointing because it seems like, okay, things are going, things are moving forward. Where is this Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity here? Because as much as you would like and have invested in this, as much as you're on board to make things right, to get things to be clear, for things, for you to, if it's a work situation, for you to get things in order, for you to be successful, whatever it is, or maybe it's recognition that is owed to you. Something here just doesn't seem to be working right now. Either someone isn't putting the effort, or I don't think it's necessarily you that you're not putting in the effort. I think you're trying the best that you can, but there's only so much that you can do. What is this Temperance card? For some of you, I feel like there's a lot of masculine energy coming out. So it can be that this is more for a Leo male. It doesn't have to be, like I always say, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. Maybe you're a Leo female and you're well functioning more in your masculine energy as of right now, especially if it has to do with security, money. Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and there is the Strength card, Leo. Like I said, I think you've done the best that you could. You've given what you could. You've been very generous of your time, your energy, your money, whatever have you. You were on board for an equal give and take, for this to be some sort of partnership. You know, your heart was there. It was open. You were giving it. And Seven of Wands, for some of you, even fighting for this. But you did have to put some sort of boundaries. I think you're being patient, or you were being patient with someone or something. More than you should have, probably. What is this Two of Cups on your mind? Hermit, Virgo energy, Ace of Cups, the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. For some of you right now, what's on your mind is self-love. I'm going to say for one, okay? Self-love, because I don't think you're really in this mindset or open-hearted space. Although I did see the King of Cups before, but on your mind right now, I don't know, it's almost like looking at whatever your heart can attach to, there's a bit of suspicion. There's a bit of, I need to throw logic into this. For some of you, it could be about a partnership or a relationship in which you feel like you're going to have to look at things logically. How is this going to function? Like, I almost feel like a part of you feels very alone, or feeling like you're the only grown person here. Others of you, you might be dealing with an individual where there is this sense of union and partnership, but someone isn't reciprocating emotionally, like it's not being shown. Others of you, you might want some sort of new beginning here with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, with this King of Swords. You do want some sort of partnership, but if it's not an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, it could be somebody who isn't, you know, the emotional type, or doesn't display emotions that way. Let's keep going. What is the Judgment? I like that the Judgment is here because it does signify kind of like this resurrection. Ten of Swords, right? A resurrection from this pain, suffering. Ten of Cups. Excuse me. And the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles at the bottom. There will be some sort of communication here. Let me see. What is this Page of Wands? Queen of Swords could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This could be you. Three of Cups and the Six of Cups. Death card. Could be a Scorpio. Something, like I said, something is like rising from the dead. Someone could be communicating that they want to get together. This could be a past person or someone who you already have some sort of bond or connection with the Six of Cups being here. Somebody could be wondering if the love is still there. Why aren't you giving me time or attention? I'm feeling left out in the cold. For some of you, you feel that way. For some of you, I don't know, maybe wanting to enjoy life, but you can't. Maybe you're struggling financially. For some of you, struggling to just trust other individuals. Because whatever this is, this Ten of Swords, this suffering, it is definitely some sort of burden that you're still carrying. And although I feel like there's this valiant spirit, there is this easy does it type of spirit, I'm overcoming this, blah, 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 it still kind of weighs heavy here. For some of you, I get the sense of whatever this Ten of Swords is, it really did a number on you. Whether Four of Wands, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, it's a family situation. For some of you, it was a love relationship or is. Others of you could be a work situation, whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The point is that whatever that energy was took a lot out of you. It took a lot out of you. And you know what? I also feel like because now you're not giving as much energy to whatever or whoever this is, they're possibly wanting this reconciliation, maybe some sort of realization that, you know what, maybe you are my person, or things were better when you were around, or something like this. You don't trust someone. And it could also be vice versa or the same on both sides. I also get the sense of trying to something about, I don't know, family, something that's long term. So if it's an investment of some sort, it's a long term investment. Could even be about a home, because I saw the Four of Wands. I don't know, but it's definitely building some sort of foundation for yourself. That's what you want to work on, but it seems like you can't. You can't either because there's not enough money, or because you don't have the time and energy, or you don't have the support. For some of you, it's not having a partner. I also get the sense of like just exhausted from constantly having to do everything yourself, constantly having to be in this masculine energy. So if you're a feminine, it's being in this masculine energy and being exhausted and tired of that because you can't be in your true essence. If you're a masculine energy, it's just tired of constantly having to take on everything and having to either have some sort of mental breakdown or having to fall apart. And for some of you, maybe that's why you've walked away, because you don't want to fall apart, because you knew you were going to fall apart. I always, like, not always, just recently, I've been feeling like this Four of Pentacles card is someone trying to keep their sanity. Even though the Four of Pentacles normally is a greedy energy, or someone saving money, someone holding tightly, they can't let go of whatever this pentacle is, which is normally it signifies money, stability, anything in the 3D, so material or anything to have to do with, you know, everyday life, yada yada. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, Leo. But I see Queen of Cups, Two of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. There could be a feminine energy who is wondering, am I better off alone? For some, there is more of a focus on, I need to feel secure. This is where my mind is at. I can only rely on myself. And that's a very, I don't know. I personally feel like that's a very sad thing. Like when you think you can only rely on yourself. And although to a certain extent that is true, but when you don't have this sense of support, especially for a feminine energy, this Queen of Cups, that is, it's quite difficult. And I'm not saying that feminine energies cannot acquire anything. Yes, they can. But I'm saying it's just not in the essence of feminine energy. Because there is a sense of security and stability mentally, emotionally, etc., when a feminine can lean on her masculine energy, or whatever, the person who's the masculine. There's a sense of security there. Like, I can count on this person. This person is there for me. This person has me as a priority. This person will take care of me. Right? And the masculine energy, right? Because we could be like, well, who's taking care of the masculine? Well, the masculine, his like gift, we can say, is that he's not really, when he's in the right mindset, okay, in a healthy masculine, he's not worried about who's going to take care of me, because he knows that when he is taking care of, for example, the feminine, she will automatically take care of him. There's nothing for him to worry about other than if he is taking care of her, right? The children, let's just say it's like a family dynamic. She will take care of him. The respect that she has for this man is shown to the children. The children, as they get older and the parents get older, these children will take care of them. Dad is respected. Mom is cared for because she nurtured, was kind, was caring, whatever, that feminine energy that we already know about. And dad too, because dad loved us because he took care of us. He provided for us. He protected us. You know, he was a teacher, okay? Not a disciplinary where, you know, you get smacked if you do something wrong, but more of somebody who disciplines, somebody who teaches, because that's what discipline is. It's about teaching. So I don't even know why I went down this route. Maybe because I saw the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. And I feel like Leo, especially now for the feminine Leos, I feel like that's the direction that you want to go in. If it's not about family, it can be about money. It's just a sense of security, point blank, period. And there is a sense of feeling maybe even disappointed with oneself, or feeling like, look at the time that I've wasted. There's almost like this toxic tie, maybe even an obsession with what you want to attain, with where you want to be in life, and constantly looking at that. For some of you, there is a fear. There might be like a deep down subconscious blockage in regards to money, security, stability. There might be a fear of, like, deep down inside, there might be a fear, like, if I do get all of this money or this sense of stability, it's going to go away, because that's what I've been taught through experience, that that's what's going to happen. Or, I don't know. There could be a multitude of things. I could be here forever talking about this, and it's already, what is that, 22 minutes? All right, so let's see, 5 of Cups, the Fool, the 9 of Cups. Yeah. So there is a sense of sadness because you do want to take a leap of faith. You do want to take a risk. You do want to leave the baggage behind and feel happier, feel content. But this stresses you out. You feel trapped either in your thoughts or in a particular situation. But you intuitively feel it. You feel it. There's like this subtle urge for you to move, go on this path. But there is a bit of fear here. And wondering, in doubt. What is this Knight? Something about nighttime. What is this? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but there's something here about nighttime. I don't know if you work at night. I don't know if you get like some sort of inspiration at night. I don't know if maybe you're doing some sort of classes or you're doing night school. For some of you, it's a routine for yourself at night. I have no idea what this is, but something about nighttime. I also get the sense of having to be brave. Because I think as of right now, you're dealing with a situation in the best way from learning through this suffering and other things. You've learned how to handle a situation than you would have handled it, I don't know, let's say last year or a couple of months ago or years ago or whatever. There's some sort of, excuse me, level up here. But there's also a lack of courage is what I'm getting. And it can, like I said, have to do with self-doubt. But nonetheless, Queen of Wands, that is confidence, attraction. And then you have the Hierophant and the Strength card. So I feel like there's a sense of structure. A sense of that is what's going to bring you strength and courage and vitality. Learning something. I also get something about learning something. Maybe that's why I was also picking up on the night school thing. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm over here looking like a Gemini. I'm kidding. Actually, I'm not kidding. I'm just making a joke, though, so don't get offended. Don't get offended. All right, let's take out 2 cards for advice and clarity. We should have probably done that at first, right? What is the advice and clarity for Leo? What is the advice and clarity for Leo? What were those cards? Strong Pisces energy, Aquarius. And then you had Taurus and Leo. Okay. Advice and clarity. We have complacency and grief. Both cards depict a woman crying. I don't know if you could see it. I don't know if it's clear on there. Probably not. So for some of you, you're mourning the loss of a relationship, a situation. For some of you, it's your old life. Man, let me tell you, there's this song that always gets to me, and it's called Try by Nelly Furtado. And there's a line that she says, and it says, it's not coming to me now. Of course it's not. I'm trying to sing it in my head, but it's not the right part. Man, hold on. Give me a Okay, so we're back. And the line says, as I say goodbye to the way of life I thought I had designed for me. So I get that sense. So when I saw both of those cards with the women crying, I get that sense of like there is this loss because maybe you had designed life to be in a particular way and it wasn't going that way and you gave it your all. For others of you, maybe that's what you're doing right now and it's just not going in the way that you would like for it to go. So let's go ahead and read these cards. So you have, first card is complacency. And complacency says, At the end of her life, Flo reflects on a dream she shared with her late husband to move to Florida. They never went. After Flo dies, her daughter discovers that her parents had enough money to move there. As she plans what to do with her inheritance, she wonders why her parents never lived their dream. This is a warning not to give up. Beware of coasting along in a situation that is not what you really want. You will never be fulfilled by the unmet dreams of others. How can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? There's more. Life force energy must be taken seriously. Are you standing tall in your own dreams or trying to build on someone else's? Sadness and an inability to disassociate from a lost dream can show up here. It's time to walk away from anything that does not deeply resonate with you. Release and be free. Yeah, there's definitely a new chapter here for you, Leo. Grief. Penelope meets Pickle, the puppy, when she's at college. They go through everything together. When the day comes much later for Mother Earth to call Pickle home, he dies in Penelope's arms. Her friends are hard on her, suggesting that she should just get over her pet's death. Penelope knows she loved Pickle deeply and is simply in grief. Loving Pickle was worth every moment of sadness. When she's ready, she will love again. Penelope and Pickle remind us that what we reveal, we can heal. Give yourself time. You'll love again. If you honor your pain, it will change your life. Is lingering grief preventing me from progress? What can I see in my heart? Pickle represents the strength of character inherent in true love. This card heralds a deep caring and an ability to heal and love again, however deep the pain or hard the challenges you face. Troubled times denote smooth sailing ahead. So like I said, there is some sort of loss here. And whether it's a dream that you had, whether it's a relationship and that's affecting everything else in your life, whatever it is, Leo, the grieving process is fine, okay? And yeah, you take your time, but also don't get completely submerged in it where you become completely isolated from life, from everything else, completely depressed for some. This too shall pass. And I just feel like there's some sort of new chapter, right? With every ending, there's always another beginning. It's not like life is completely over. Just think about the times that other things have ended for you, that other things didn't work out or whatever. There's always something else. Whether it was a stepping stone to another thing, whether it was much better than before. You know what I mean? Anyway, don't give up. Courage, Leo. So if it resonated with you, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.